Hi Ultimate Gardeners, welcome back to the Ultimate Gardening channel. In today's exciting sprouting video, I'm going to be discussing with you guys on how to grow Rose Sharon in the Sunshine State, Florida. So let's jump right into this video. So guys, if you live in the zones 8 and below, you might be vaguely familiar with this Rose Sharon. Part of the hibiscus family, they're well known for their tall type plants with these stunning flowers that come in pink, white, magenta, blue, multiple colors out there, and most of them are either pink or blue. So this plant right here is from Proven Winners. This is the blue chiffon Rose Sharon. This plant was gifted to me from the Great Garden Plants like a few months ago, close to a year ago. I made a video on the blue chiffon Rose Sharon and the pink chiffon Rose Sharon, and it took the entire time for me to receive my first bloom. I am so delighted to see this beautiful Rose Sharon bloom in front of my eyes, because I know a lot of gardeners out there say Rose Sharons can't grow in Florida. Well, I have a plant right here and it's flowering, so that sure proves a point. But there is some things you do have to know. So coming right at number 1 is their sunlight requirements. Here in Florida, our heat is very, very hot. Although we don't get over 100, our heat and humidity are two main factors when it comes to Rose Sharon or hydrangeas or any type of plant like that that can't grow down here. So you have to adjust their sunlight requirements. So they like to be in a full shaded location. They can't be exposed to direct sunlight, because not only is that too much for the plant to receive, but it will burn your plant and it will kill it eventually, because our sun is way too powerful for the Rose Sharon. So you want to keep it in a full shaded location. Number 2, they like well draining soil. Here in Florida, or especially in the area where I am, our soil does not tend to drain out really quickly. Well, when it rains, it does tend to seep through, but it tends to hold on to a lot of its moisture when it rains. So those are conditions that we have to adjust when it comes to growing Rose Sharons. So that's why a lot of Floridians tend to grow Rose Sharons either in pots, or they tend to put them in an area where it's well known to be well draining, and they don't have a problem when it comes to keeping that moisture at a very low level. Number 3, they do require fertilizing. I know in other areas like New York, like my neighbor comes from New York, they see Rose Sharons everywhere, and they don't have to do too much special things to the Rose Sharon for it to perform and be a prolific plant. But here in South Florida, we don't have all those conditions, so we do have to give it some fertilizer every 2 to 3 months so it can stay happy and give us gorgeous blooms like this one right here. Number 4 is you have to have patience. Rose Sharons will not get to their extreme height like if you were in a zone 8 or below, because here in South Florida they're well known not to do so well. So you have to have patience, and you do have to keep in mind that they won't get to the maturity size that you see like in New York and other places, because they will stay a bit more shorter because of the conditions they're living in. And number 5, which is our final point, is disease wise. Although Rose Sharons in other areas like New York and such not, I tend to get noticed that they don't receive so much disease and pest. But here in South Florida, like it's a Rose Sharon that no other pest and disease has seen at the normal. Well, whitefly and aphids adore this plant by maximum levels. This plant was recently attacked by whitefly the other day, and I had to treat it for 3 days straight with an organic neem oil. So I had to make sure it stayed dry, and I've sprayed it every day for 3 days straight so it could combat this disease. It's slowly going away from it, but I still have to start again on the treatment again so it could be 100% away from it. But when it comes to spraying your Rose Sharons, I would go organic completely, so neem oil or the soap and water based solution. There's so many organic solutions out there that you could just search up and see which solution works best for you. So that's gonna be it for this exciting sprouting video, you guys. I just wanted to make the video today because I had my first ever bloom after a year. I know the pink chiffon Rose Sharon did a prolific performance that time, and I know a huge shout outs to Plants Direct to You, because they did send me the sugar tip Rose Sharon, which currently is in bloom as well. So I am a fan of Rose Sharon because not only is it part of the hibiscus family, but it comes in a unique shape and a unique color as well. So thank you all so much for watching this video, and may God bless you and your family, and never forget to grow big, ultimate gardeners. Bye guys.